All right, what's up, YouTube? It's Kenny Rustler, and I'm here with a new review for the Bayangtoys X6 quadcopter. It's a 2.4 controlled nano size quadcopter. This thing's pretty cool. Just got it a few days ago, and I've been messing around with it. Let's check it out a little bit. One of the things I found interesting right off the bat is the box on the front here says the first one which can fly outdoors in the wind. So we're gonna give that a little test when I do my uh, flight video. So let's check it out and see what's in the box, what comes with it, and give it a little overlook. All right. All right. So we got everything out of the box, and let's take a look and see what we got inside. Uh, we got a spare parts bag that has the USB charging cable. It has a screwdriver, which you would need to undo some screws on the bottom of the quadcopter if you needed to access the inside and maybe swap out the battery. It has a self-contained 100 milliamp 3.7 volt lipoly, lipo uh, battery in there. You charge it directly, plug the cable into the back of the quadcopter, and then put this into a USB adapter or your computer and charge it up that way. It takes about 20 minutes to charge it, and you get about 5 total minutes of flight. You get about 4.5 minutes, and then you'll get the low voltage warning. The front LEDs will flash, indicating that the battery's getting low, and then you got about another 30 seconds or so to get it back to you and land. So it's pretty good. Um, so yeah. Also in the bag, oh, the screwdriver. Also, there's a small screw on the back of the transmitter that you need to take the battery bay off to insert four AAA batteries into the transmitter. It also comes with a spare set of front and rear props. And so that's it for the parts bag. Okay. It also comes with two sets of instructions. You have one set that's in English, and then the rest is Chinese or whatever it is. Okay, so now controller. I like this controller uh, a lot more than a lot of the typical nano controllers that these things come with these days. This thing, it's a lot bigger. It also has sticks. I prefer sticks on my transmitter as opposed to the like gamepad thumb pads that are usually there. These are removable though. You can pop these off. So if you have thumb pads and you do prefer thumb pads, you can replace them and put thumb pads on them. So like I said, this is 2.4 gigahertz. The two top buttons, the left button changes rates. There's three rates, as well as the right button gives you your flip control. So it would activate flip mode, and then you just pick the direction that you want to flip it. You also have your trim buttons here and your power button. Okay, and then on the back, like I said, there's a small screw there that you have to undo to open up the battery bay, and there's four triple A's in those. Okay, so that's it for the controller. Now on to the actual quadcopter itself. Here it is. It's like I said, it's nano size. It's pretty small. Um, at a first glance, what do you say? Well, yeah, it looks like the Shearson CX10 with prop guards on it, right? Oh yeah, I mean, look at the logo right in the middle. It even looks just like a Shearson CX10. I got one here that I could show you. It's, if you want to put them next to each other, they are pretty much the same exact size, except for the prop guards that are on here. The prop guards are pretty cool. They are molded on. It's molded right to the body, so they're not removable, but they do function. I was able to fly around and tap into the wall or a curtain or the sofa or something like that, and it doesn't. Depending on how hard or whatever you hit it, it'll just bounce it off, or even if you do crash, it does save it from actually hitting the props when it hits something. Uh, Not so much as if you were hitting, say, the ceiling or whatever. The prop guards almost come to the top of where the props are, but not quite. So if you go up, hit the ceiling, or if you crash upside down, you know, prop guards aren't going to help too much. But as far as if you're just bouncing into things a little bit, it does help. I've gotten this to fly pretty stable. Um, I can get it to hold a pretty good hover. Hopefully, I'll show that in my flight video that I add on the end of this little review. So this thing is pretty cool. I like it a lot. I bought it from gearbest.com, and it's cheap. I mean, this guy's under $20, and I'll have a coupon code that you can use if you want to pick it up from GearBest. It'll give you a discounted price on this, and like I said, for under $20, this is a good little kit. It's pretty stable. It flies well. It has a decent yaw rate. It doesn't spin like a top, but you know, it is manageable to fly indoors and cruise around. And like I said, I'm gonna take it outside too when it's not incredibly windy out there, and hopefully get a little bit of outdoor flight footage for it as well. So that's pretty much all I think I got to say about it. I said it's 20 minutes of charge, 5 minutes of flight. I like the controller, and I also like the look. It has like a chrome finish. It almost looks like a Coke can or something, right? It does come in some other colors. I think it's blue, green, pink. I think are the other ones that it comes in. And like I said, this if you want to pick it up, I got mine at gearbest.com, and you know it it's cool. It's well priced. Blue LEDs in the front. You got red in the rear, and like I said, it's a self-contained 100 milliamp battery that's inside. Your charging ports there. You have an on-off switch, and all you have to do is turn it on. It'll bind. It's bound. And then you can recalibrate the accelerometers by uh, putting both sticks down to the right. When you both down to the right, and that'll trigger the recalibration, and you'll get a little flashing from the lights, and the transmitter will beep when it's finished, and then you're good to go, and you can start flying again. So, all right, so let's go ahead and check out a few minutes of the flight footage. All right, so here we go. We got the Bayangtoys X6 nano quadcopter, and batteries are charged up, and we're going to give it a little indoor flight test. And then hopefully with the cooperation of the wind, we'll take it outside and see if this thing actually flies outside like they claim it does. So let's give it a look. So that's the yaw rate on the first setting, the first rate, low rates. And that's the yaw rate when you go into the medium rates. And that's the yaw rate on high rates. So they do change with the yaw rate does change when you change the rates. Okay, so like I said, it does really good flips. And let's see, we'll check the prop guards here. We'll see if we can get a... See that? I pushed right into the door and still flying. So yeah, so let's see. Hey, where's it going? There it is. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty good. You know, pretty stable. And over here, just a little bit, but it's not bad. I definitely would recommend this for somebody that's a beginner. I mean, it's very manageable. It flies very nice indoors. It's fun. And again, it does good flips. Oh, so there we go. We have the low voltage. So we'll go ahead and bring it in, and I'll charge up the battery, and then we'll go check it out outside and see how it flies out there. All right. So I'm out here with the Bayangtoys X6 Nano quadcopter. They claim this thing can fly outside in like 3 or 4 mile an hour wind. Right now we have like maybe a 1 or 2 mile an hour. It's very calm out here today. So I'm gonna go ahead and start my flight timer, and we'll give it a little rip around the yard here and see how it goes. I'm going to put it in the high rates. So yeah, I mean right now she's flying well. Get it over here a little bit. So yeah, it does very nice. It's flying out here like I was flying it indoors. And again, because it's very low wind. But so yeah, that's awesome. I love it.
yeah, if you wanted to just like hang out for a little bit and fly this thing outside, you can definitely do it. It actually flies very nice out here. And that's pretty good. I like this thing a lot. It flies very good out here. Woohoo! That was a flyby. Okay, so we got the low voltage, the lights are flashing. So that was our first, there we go. There we go. That was our first outdoor flight of the Bayangtoys X6 nano quadcopter. This thing is very cool. I love the look, and it actually flew really well out here. It's pretty fun. I think I'm going to go ahead and charge it back up and get another flight out of it. So thanks for watching, guys.